In this tutorial, we're going to cover how to customize your advanced search pages. Your advanced search pages are going to look like this with the basic search information at the top and the advanced searches filters at the bottom. These filters are used so that your clients can customize their search results and receive a more custom set of homes when they get their daily email alerts or when searching on your website. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to log into your IDXBroker account and you're going to go to Designs and then Pages. There's several different places where we're going to customize, but in this tutorial we're going to cover the advanced search and the email update sign up, as these two-page instructions will be exactly the same. The only difference is you're going to click on fields for here for advanced search and fields here for email update sign up. In this case, we're going to go over here and click on fields under advanced search. Step 1, you're going to choose the property type. I always start with residential since it's the most common. Step 2, click View Settings. And now we're going to have the page, the advanced fields. Here in the middle are the defaults, and these are the ones that are typically already included by your MLS or chosen by your MLS. Over here, you're going to have available fields. These are all of the available fields that are not being used over here. The first thing that I would do is I would go through here and I would delete the searches or the search fields that you don't want to show up. So for instance, if you don't want the area to show up because it's too confusing, this just looks like a county list, which may be the exact same as the search functions at the top of the page here. And remember, when you're adding new fields, don't duplicate anything that's already up here. If it's up here and you duplicate the same thing down here, you may confuse your customer or cause less results to appear. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove the area. Next, I'm going to come down here. I think I'm going to remove built information. That may be just a little bit too much information for the client. And you don't want to simplify too much. You want to give them good search fields to use, but you also don't want to have too many in there as well, because then it's going to narrow down the results so much they're not going to get a lot of options to choose from and they're going to move on to another agent's site. So we may also remove lot description here. Now, coming over to available fields, it's going to show me the 3 that I removed over here. Let's say, oh, you know what, I really did want to add area back in there. I'm going to go ahead and click the plus symbol, and you're going to see it's going to appear over here. Now let's say I wanted to add certified green home. Maybe people are really interested in green homes in this area, so I want to add certified green home. But it's not so important, so I want to add it down to the bottom. You click on this little line right here, these little lines, you can actually drag this wherever you want. I'm going to bring it way down here at the bottom, right next to green features. Now maybe there's something else that I want to add in here. Let's see. How about water source? If I click plus here, it's going to tell me all the different water sources there are. So maybe this is a good option. I'm going to go ahead and bring that down here. Now some of these are going to actually, when you open them up the first time, are going to look like this. So square foot, for instance, would be a great field for you to go ahead and use the min-max feature. That way, when you choose this little up-down arrow next to the word text and choose min-max, your client can actually put in a low end and a high end here. If, for instance, you have a lot of options in one, and maybe sometimes the options look kind of funny, or they have letters or numbers or symbols, or they're not alphabetized correctly, you can come in here and click on this little gear symbol, and you can tell it to tidy up the casing. So maybe there's lots of uppercase ones that are all uppercase letters, or some that just have misspellings. Choose yes for tidy up casing. Remove items with 3 or fewer characters. Move items that do not begin with a letter or number to the end, and move items containing these characters to the end. So sometimes you have a list that's just all jumbled up. It makes it really hard for your client to search that. So choose yes on here. In the symbols area, I've added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, so it moves any numbered items down to the bottom. And then I apply settings. That's going to make it look nice and neat for your client. You also may want to have something that says, for instance, fireplaces. Maybe if we use fireplaces, but we want it to have a yes or no. We want our house to have a fireplace, yes or no. So if you want to choose yes or no, you can choose yes or no instead of using min-max. Now once I've gone through all of my options here, and I've decided that I have everything that I want, I'm going to come back up here and make sure that I've arranged everything in the order that I want it to display, and I'm going to choose Save Property Type Layout. Once I've done that, now I can go on to the next item. So the next property type is going to be condominium. And again, we're going to come over here and we're going to go through all of these options and we're going to delete the items that we don't want or that don't apply. And then we'll come back over here has pet restriction. This is a good one for the yes and no field. Now once you've gone through everything, move your different items down. You can even move some items over to the other side if you'd like. Tidy up anything that needs to be tidied up. And then save your property type layout. Once you're done, you can go back to pages and you can repeat the same thing for email updates sign up. Just make sure that you go through every single one of these property types. For each one of these types, it's going to have a different set of fields.